This is a special report on the investiture of the 19th chairman of the Nigerian Institute of Town Planners NITP Lagos chapter. On Thursday, February 20, 2025, the Nigerian Institute of Town Planners NITP Lagos State chapter held the investiture ceremony for its 19th chairman, Town Planner Akindele Augustine Oladele, FNITP. The prestigious event took place at the Whitestone Event Center, Lagos, and brought together professionals, dignitaries, and stakeholders in the built environment sector. Cable Plus Property Media was on ground to cover the grand occasion, capturing the key moments, insightful speeches, and the celebration of leadership in town planning. The event, which was anchored by Mr. Olarinwaju Bajulaye, began with an open prayer led by Town Planner BC Ojedokun.
We're excited to be here this morning as living souls. Thank you for the journey of 42 years that has brought this institute, especially this chapter, to this level. We thank you for the labors of our heroes in the past that have collectively brought us to where we are today. Thank you for everyone that we have used at one stage or the other to contribute is our quota to bringing this institute, this chapter especially, to this level. We return all the glory unto you. Father, we thank you because, Lord Father, this occasion has been committed to your hands.
This was followed by the recognition of dignitaries and an opening address delivered by the immediate past chairman, Town Planner Omotayo Awomusu, FNITP.
It is my pleasure to welcome you all to today's investiture ceremony. That is the investiture of the 19th chairman of the state chapter, Town Planner Oladele Akindele, fellow of the institute, and the inauguration of the executive committee of NITP Lagos State chapter. This ceremony formally ushers in the new executive committee into office. You will recollect that the chairman and his ESCO were elected in September. So this is a formal occasion to bring them into office. My colleagues and I were elected into the executive committee of the state chapter on 29th September 2022. And our mandate was renewed on September 24, 2023. Having spent a 2-year tenure, and are about to hand over the administration of the chapter to a new set of managers. This is a testament to the democratic nature of the chapter in particular, and the Nigerians of town planners at large. In the preceding 2 years, our executive committee has put in its best effort in piloting the affairs of the chapter.
Our special address was sent by Town Planner Ogbona Chime, FNITP, the national president of the NITP, who was unavoidably absent. His speech was read on his behalf by Town Planner Olutoyin Ayinde, FNITP, a respected figure in the profession.
As well as the chapter have played in the governance of the institute. I thank the chapter for going through a successful process of change of leadership, knowing how this has become challenging for some of our chapters. I hope that this chapter will continue to build on the goodwill it has achieved over the years in order to remain relevant. We are gathered for 2 reasons. First, it provides the opportunity to appreciate the immediate past leadership and formally bid it farewell. Second, it is an opportunity to celebrate and welcome the new leadership that has been elected to continue where the former left. It is our hope that the new team will pursue the task ahead of it with focus and all the energy at its disposal. Your new energy and sense of purpose should propel you to exceed the performance of the preceding administrations.
Adding to the significance of the occasion, Mr. Adekunle Oluwafemi Alonge, FNIESV, President and Chairman of the Council of the Nigerian Institution of Estate Surveyors and Valuers, NIESV, gave his chairman's opening remarks.
Great honor to be invited to chair this auspicious occasion of the investiture of the 19th chairman of the Lagos State chapter of the Nigerian Institute of Town Planners, Tpl Akindele A.O, NITP, and the executive committee of the chapter. I want to thank you most profoundly for the honor bestowed on me by the entire membership of the chapter, and most especially my good friend Town Planner Oladimeji Animashaun, who is also an estate surveyor. He made sure that I attend this ceremony today. I'm sure he's aware of our own program that we're having tomorrow at the Eco Hotel, and it's a very, very, very important program, and it's been consuming our time. So thank you so much for inviting me. I want to extend my sincere congratulations to Tpl Akindele on his former investiture, and extend the same congratulations to the members of his executive committee that will be inaugurated with him at this venue.
One of the key moments of the event was the investiture lecture delivered by the Honorable Commissioner for the Lagos State Ministry of the Environment and Water Resources, Mr. Tokunbo Wahab. His lecture, titled "The Intersection of Environmental Laws and Physical Planning, Addressing Urban Ecological Challenges," shed light on the critical role of town planners in ensuring sustainable development, mitigating urban environmental issues, and enforcing compliance with planning regulations.
Government deemed it fit to create Lagos State. The state, with due respect, had the smallest landmass, 3,555 square kilometers of land. A third of this land is supported by water. And this small state houses 10% of the Nigerian population, which means on a daily basis, of the over 200 million people that are in this country, 10% or more resides in Lagos. So, the topic for today's lecture is the intersection of environmental laws and physical planning, addressing urban and ecological challenges. By virtue of nature, Lagos is having existential challenges. Existential because we are below the sea level. Existential because when it rains heavily due to climate change challenges, the water level is up. And when the water level is up, you can't discharge into the lagoon or the Atlantic.
Following the lecture, the immediate past chairman, Town Planner Omotai Awomusu, FNITP, gave his valedictory address, highlighting his tenure's achievements and setting the stage for his successor.
Acknowledge the old secretariat building and commend the construction of the new NITP Joseph Awogbemi House. This is a dream we've all been nurturing for some time. We did the groundbreaking on 20th of December 2023. I remember the groundbreaking was done by the Honorable Commissioner, Dr. Olumide. Thank you. I remember the Honorable Commissioner then told us he want to see the building, he want to declare the building open before he leaves. So, and I'm sure that's a dream that is achievable. Okay. So, we took the construction to the third floor slab as of September 2024. And in doing this, I remember we brought in Atopcon Legacy Branch as our joint venture partner. So the level of success we achieved was down to our cooperation on this. We also relocated the chapter secretariat to a temporary location. Again, this is also a very big assignment. Significantly improved the financial function of the chapter by improving revenue generation and ensuring careful management of funds, so that the chapter can take projects it can only dream of a few years ago. We also prepared the state chapter bylaw, which became operational in October 2023, when it was endorsed by the national president of the institute. We introduced the monthly virtual lecture series, which commenced in February 2024. The objective of the lecture was to continually improve the training of our members, their capacity for operation, by introducing new concepts.
A formal citation of the 19th chairman, Town Planner Akindele A.O, FNITP, was read by the Master of Ceremony, Mr. Olarinwaju Bajulaye, before the official investiture took place.
NITP was born in February 1959 to the family of Mr. Matthew and Mrs. Lucia Oreyemi Akindele, both of blessed memory, at Tpl Ijesha, Uriade South Local Council Development Area of Osun State. He started his elementary school at All Saints Catholic Church, Tpl Ijesha, and later moved to Akure Secondary Commercial School, Akure in Ondo State, to commence his secondary education in 1972. In 1974, he moved with his elder brother, who was a teacher, on a transfer to Fiditi Grammar School, Fiditi, Oyo State, and obtained grade 1 in West African School Certificate Examination in 1977. He worked briefly at Western Nigerian Television House, Agodi, Ibadan, now Nigerian Television Authority, NTA, Ibadan.
Town Planner Akindele Oladele was decorated with the staff and insignia of office after taking the oath of allegiance, officially marking the transition of leadership.
It is my pleasure to be here again, to do this wondrous duty, to hand over to the new chairman. Let me I will invite the national president of the Nigerians of Town Planners, Town Planner Obona Shime, fellow of the institute, represented by Town Planner Toyin Ayinde, past president and fellow of the institute. I will also invite all the past chairmen of the chapter here, who are here. Let me invite all the past chairmen of the chapter.
Okay. Thank you very much. Sit down, past chairman. I do the invitation. All he's supposed to do is to be there to hand over the insignia to me, because the insignia belongs to the national body. But in doing this, all past chairmen will join me. So I invite them to come up right now. All past chairmen of the state chapter. Is your lawyer here? Yes. Is the legal person here? Okay. Can you give him his brochure, please? Because he has to take the oath of office. Quickly. Town Planner Umosu, please stay here. Town Planner Chairman, We will change our mind. Just stay here. Now you will read after me. Is there a second microphone so that people can hear him make or hold this? So I, Town Planner Oladile Augustine Akindele, do solemnly swear that I will be faithful and bear true allegiance to the Federal Republic of Nigeria and the Nigerian Institute of Town Planners. That as chairman, I will discharge my duties to the best of my ability, faithfully, and in accordance with the Constitution of the Federal Republic of Nigeria, Constitution of the Nigerian Institute of Town Planners, and the law, and always in the interest of the sovereignty, integrity, solidarity, well-being, and prosperity of the Federal Republic of Nigeria. That I will strive to preserve the fundamental objectives and directives, principles of state policy contained in the Constitution of the Federal Republic of Nigeria and the preamble, aim, and objectives for which the Nigerian Institute of Town Planners was established. That I will not allow my personal interests to influence my official conduct or my official decisions. That I will, to the best of my ability, preserve, protect, and defend the Constitution of the Federal Republic of Nigeria and Constitution of the Nigerian Institute of Town Planners. I will abide by the Code of Conduct contained in the 5th Schedule to the Constitution of the Federal Republic of Nigeria, regulations and council decisions of the Nigerian Institute of Town Planners, that in all circumstances I will do right to all manner of people according to law, without fear or favor, affection or ill will, that I will not directly or indirectly communicate or reveal to any person any matter which shall be brought under my consideration or shall become known to me as chairman, except as may be required for the due discharge of my duties as chairman. So help me God. Can we give him a round of applause, please? We quickly need to move this podium so that people can see him very well. On account of the oath that you have taken, Town Planner Oladile Augustine Akindele, on behalf of the President of the Nigerian Institute of Town Planners, the Chairman, Lagos State Chapter of the Nigerian Institute of Town Planners. Town Planner Womosu, because this never belonged to you, just wait. I will request 2 of our past chairmen to help him lift the burden off his neck. So like they say, it's going, 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 and gone. Thank you very much for the good work. I received this on behalf of the National President. Thank you for the service you have done. And we believe, they say that the reward for good work is more work. So we're expecting that you will do more work in the future by the grace of God. I also like to invite past chairmen to now join me as we decorate Town Planner Akindele, because this is the insignia of office. And can someone give me the stuff? Yes. Yes, just give me the gavel. Yes. Those are the symbols of authority of the institute. Let me hold this. So on behalf of the national president, please come around. Let's decorate you. Oh Lord, ilé ayé lọ. Oh Lord, kò dúró dẹni kankan. Oh Lord, ilé ayé lọ. Oh Lord, kò dúró dẹni kankan. Let's wait. Oh Lord, ilé ayé lọ. Can you please step forward? Oh Lord.
The newly elected executive members of the NITP Lagos chapter were inaugurated, reinforcing the commitment of professionals to the advancement of the town planning profession in Lagos State. Town Planner Akindele A.O, FNITP, then delivered his inaugural address, outlining his vision, objectives and plans for the Lagos chapter of the Nigerian Institute of Town Planners.
To stand on the well-established protocols. Without notwithstanding, I want to recognize the following set of people. The chairman of today's occasion, Estate Surveyor Femi Alonge. Our guest speaker, Honorable Commissioner for the Environment and Water Resources, Mr. Tokumbo Wahab. That is our guest speaker, Honorable Commissioner for Environment and Water Resources. That is Mr. Tokumbo Wahab. Then I want to appreciate the presence of the Honorable Commissioner for Physical Planning and Urban Development, here present, Dr. Engineer Abiodun Olumide. Then the Honorable Commissioner for Physical Development and Urban Development, all the way from Ogun State. My brother, Town Planner Olushoga Odunlami. We were together at Abeokuta yesterday. I didn't know you'd be able to make it here today. I appreciate your coming, sir. Then the national president of this great institute, Town Planner Dr. Shime, who is ably represented here by past president, former chairman of this chapter, and the deputy president of APBN, our own Town Planner Toyin Anyide. Then past commissioner for physical planning and urban development, my brother, Town Planner Idris Okanla Salako. Town Planner Mrs. Bello, fellow of the Institute, the pioneer chairperson of Association of Women in Town Planning in Lagos State. Okay, my brother seated here. The president of Atopcom, Town Planner BC Adedire, the only man of God in this house, I think. And other very, very important dignitaries that are seated here. Permit me to also recognize the presence of my pastor here, the pastor of my chapel where I worship, that is Pastor Dr. Ike Oluwatuyi and his lovely wife, Lady Evangelist B.O. Oluwatuyi, and all other distinguished men and women that are here, dear colleagues, men of the press, ladies and gentlemen. First of all, I give all glory and adoration to Almighty God.
In recognition of outstanding contributions to urban planning and the built environment, awards were presented to notable personalities. These awards highlighted the dedication of professionals who have played key roles in shaping urban policies and sustainable development initiatives.
On behalf of the Institute, I have the singular honor to present this plaque to our chairman of this event, Nigerian Institute of Town Planners, Lagos State Chapter, Appreciation Award, presented to Estate Surveyor Adekunle Oluwafemi Alonge.
Appreciation Award presented to Town Planner Olakunle John Aboyeji, FNITP, the General Manager, New Towns Development Authority,
Institute of Town Planners, Lagos State Chapter, Appreciation Award, hereby presented to Town Planner Animashan Oladimeji, FNITP, the GM Lasura. On behalf of the Nigerian Institute of Town Planners, Lagos State Chapter, Appreciation Award presented to Frank Harding.
You these awards in recognition. I present this award to you, Miss Aderomu Oluwatomi Lola Deborah, of the University of Lagos, in recognition of your being the best graduating student and best student in professional practice.
The event was not just about formality, it was also a time for celebration, networking, and merriment. The atmosphere was lively, filled with music, dancing, and a sense of camaraderie among the Tpl Property Media took the opportunity to interview key attendees, capturing their reflections on the event and expectations for the new leadership. The investiture of Town Planner Akindele Oladile, FNITP, as the 19th chairman of the NITP Lagos chapter marks a new era for urban planning in Lagos State. With his leadership experience and commitment to excellence, the town planning profession is set to witness progressive reforms, improved advocacy, and sustainable urban development.
Chairman of NITP.
Thank you.
So,
Thank you.
I want to ask how did you become the chairman? Were you elected, or you were selected, or was it by merit? So,
exactly. Yeah. Thank you for that question. To God be the glory. I was elected, and that was sometime last year, September 24, thereabout. An election took place, and by the grace of God, I was unanimously elected. Because the voting was almost maybe 100%. for me as the chairman of the Lagos State chapter, the 19th chairman of the Lagos State chapter of NITP.
Okay, congratulations.
Thank you.
That's a win-win for you.
Yeah.
So as a new chairman, so what are the visions and the strategies that you have for the association, the Nigerian Institute of Town Planners?
Okay, thank you. The old chapter, we have, I would say we have a goal. We have a goal, and that is the continuation and the completion of our building, our secretariat building, which the last administration, started. And, virtually all members want the continuation of that project so that we can complete it, as soon as possible.
And put some little touch of class, because it's a communication to the entire world. It's presentation of your institute to the whole world. So we always like to add one thing to know that yes, we are improving, and there is still room for improvement. Yeah.
So, okay, can I just ask that? So, as the chairman of the committee, how was the
Investiture committee.
Investiture committee.
Yeah.
Sorry, sir. How was the assignment? How was it like?
You see, any organization, even if you're an ordinary party, for it to come out successful, you put a lot of planning, meetings, you meet with.
Cable Plus Property Media remains committed to educating and informing the public on land, planning, and real estate matters. Stay tuned for more insightful content, interviews, and expert discussions on our platform. This report was compiled and brought to you by the Cable Plus Property Media. For your next engagements, Cable Plus Property Media is at your doorstep.